Hi everybody, this is Nick from OBA Let's Plays. In today's video we're going to be talking about something I've been wondering for a while, but I've just never bothered to record a video about it. Yarn is Alone asked the question, you should do a video about your channel, I think you hate or hate comments. And there's nothing I really hate, but there's just things that I've been wondering about and I've been trying to come up with theories about. And there's just a couple concerns that I have. A while back, I was really hoping to be one of the first people to play Terraria Otherworld. As you well know, Terraria is very old. It's been since 2011, and I wish I could say I was one of the first people to play that game. But I wasn't, but I'm so grateful that I got to be able to play Terraria and be part of the community and, you know, have a channel that's geared around Terraria. But I have this main concern, and the concern is most of the content on the channel that does well is Terraria boss battle videos. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm always grateful for anything that, you know, any good things that happen. I'm so grateful that the Terraria boss battle videos are taking off and doing so well. But my concern is I wasn't worried about that for a while because I knew Terraria Otherworld was gonna come out, and I could do whole new content on that, and that would also be Terraria related, and I was fully prepared to be have the main content be Terraria like 5-10 years from now, to be Terraria. But since wait, hey, Daddy's recording. All right, sorry guys, they bark. I was fully prepared to be a Terraria YouTuber like Terraria Let's Player 5-10 years down the line, and they still might make Terraria 2, which is why I titled this video, Will Relogic make Terraria 2? Because, as you guys know, Journey's End is on its way to us, and once Journey's End comes out, you know, who knows what kind of period Terraria will last for. Hi, buddy. You good boy. Who knows how long Terraria will last for after that. Now, with the Terraria, we're very fortunate that Terraria has a good modding community, has an amazing modding community full of that make really amazing mods. There's Calamity, there's Thorium, there's Shadows of Abaddon, there's loads of other good mods. There's the expansion mods, like those ones. There's ones that improve the Terraria vanilla experience, like Terraria Overhaul. There's loads of good mods, but my concern is after Journey's End comes out, how long, you know, after that, how long will it last where modders will want to make mods for it, and how long will the interest last with Terraria? That I'm just concerned, like, after Journey's End comes out, will Terraria die out like 3 years after or 4 years after? And will Relogic move on to a whole different game and a whole different series? And I'm concerned about that because, while if they do come out with a new Terraria game, I'm more than prepared and I'm grateful and honored to continue being, you know, a Terraria Let's Player as the main content. But if that starts to fade out, then the main content of the channel is starting to fade out, and there's no. At that point, I would have to ask you guys. As far as, like, if that ever gets to that point, I'll ask you guys, you know, what is the main, you know, what would you guys want me to play instead? And that's what I'm concerned about, is if Terraria dies out, what other, you know, game am I going to be able to play that's going to do half as well? Because a lot of times other games I play don't get, you guys aren't quite as, some of you are interested, and I'm grateful for the people who are interested, but nowhere near as much. Which is why sometimes I come out with Throwback Thursday or Fan Choice Friday to try to feel out things, and maybe something will do half as well as Terraria does. Not because I don't want to be a Terraria Let's Player. I love being a Terraria Let's Player. It's because I'm just worried about how long Terraria will last. Now, it's lasted a very long time. A lot of that is due to the updates, but also it's also due to the community and the mods. And it could very well be in like 5 years time I'm still playing Terraria, which I hope is the case. But yeah, usually other things don't do like a tenth as well as Terraria. Like I'll do like a boss battle video and it'll get 30,000 views and it's amazing and I'm happy and I'm grateful for that. I'm just worried that 4 years from now it won't get that much anymore, and then anything else I do won't get that much anymore. I'm just worried because Terraria is the bulk of our channel. If Terraria fades out, then our channel fades out, you know? So that's my main concern. I think as far as why a lot of people don't like the, you know, as many people like it, other things that I play is because they're coming, a lot of the subscribers are probably coming from the Terraria boss battle videos, so that's what they like to see and that's what they kind of expect, and that's what I tried to deliver on. So when I come up with other things, they're supportive. A lot of people are supportive and I'm grateful for their support, but they don't seem to be quite as interested in it. But that's why I try to come up with Fan Choice Friday too, so hopefully you guys, at least a fair amount of people, and we are getting more views on those types of videos, like Slime Rancher. I think one of them got like 300 views on it, and Starbound has got, you know, some views on it as well. I think like 200 on some of them, 300 on some of them, which is not that bad for a playthrough. Usually my playthroughs, even Terraria playthroughs, don't do quite as well as the boss battle videos. The other part, I think, too, why the Terraria boss battle videos do better than anything else is a lot of other Let's Players, they just don't do Terraria boss battle videos. Maybe they'll do theory videos, or they'll do, you know, update videos, or they'll do more the type of boss battle videos where it's more based on skill and trying to survive and fight the bosses rather than showcasing the weapons or experimenting or trying to, you know, a lot of people, there's no other Terraria boss battle videos that I know that focus on damage and everything. So, but that's my main concern. It's just, you know, will Terraria last and will the channel last if it does fade out? And what will be the next game? I'm kind of hoping for Hypixel next, or Hytale next, but they announced their trailer a long time ago and it's still not out. And I would rather them release it later and still have high quality than them release early and have lots of bugs. So I'm more than willing to wait for Hytale. That's the next game that I'm hoping will do really well. Is Hytale. I'm really hoping for that as well. I really hope they make another Terraria game and they're just not really saying that much about it, because a lot of things are done. Like the console ones are almost completely done. The Switch is out, so that's a big thing they were working on. That's done. Mobile's going to be done soon, hopefully, I think. I think that's it, really. And then they're coming out with Journey's End, and so after that, they'll be able to Relogic will be able to focus on a new game, and it might not be Terraria. That might be the other thing too. Is I'm kind of rambling at this point. I hope you guys don't mind, but these are just what I've been thinking about for a while. Relogic might come up with a whole completely different game, and then I'll ask you guys if you want me to play that game, and then we'll play that, and that might take off. Who knows? But yeah, just when the future is uncertain, you know, it's kind of scary. But I have faith, ultimately, that, you know, if Terraria does fade out in 4 years' time, or however long it takes with the mods to lose interest, both in terms of the modders themselves losing interest in making the mods, but also, you know, the Terraria players and community losing, you know, interest in playing the mods. I don't see that happening for a long time, but maybe like 4 years from now, maybe. And that might actually, I think we're going to get a big boost from the last update, from the Journey's End. I think a lot of other Terraria Let's Players are as well. So I'm looking forward to that part of it. But once the big boost of that is done, I don't know if it's going to be a gradual decline or not. Maybe I'm just worrying about it too much. Sometimes I have a tendency to overthink. Sometimes I can have the tendency to do that. But please let me know what you think down below in the comments. If they're going to make a Terraria 2 or not. I hope they make Terraria 2. And it might take a couple years from now. It might be 3 or 4 years from now for them to make Terraria 2 or an offshoot of Terraria. Hightail, it might take a whole year for that to come out. Who knows what the future holds. But I'm just glad that I have you guys, and you guys support, me so much, and I'm glad I have the support of my family, which is always, family is always first. It is the most important thing in my life is family, and you guys are amazing. I just feel so lucky that I have support from all these people, because there was a time it was just me, for the longest time, just on my own before I started the channel and before I found Michelle. It was just me on my own, and now I've got the love of my life and a great family behind me, and now I have you guys behind me, and so there's nothing I hate. There's nothing I hate really. There's it's just a lot of concerns and a lot of questions about how. Why the boss battle videos do as well as they do. Like, because when things go well like that, I try to think, like, how can I replicate that, and how can I make that happen again, and what is it that you guys like about the boss battle videos, and why do they trend so well? And I have the theory that, a lot of other Let's Players, they don't do, like, super high damage, experimental boss battle videos. They lean towards more strategic boss battle videos where it's all about trying to survive the bosses and strategies about how to survive, and where I just it's about dealing the high damage or trying to come up with interesting ways to beat the bosses. So I think that's why, because the strategic part, that's well covered. There's plenty of Let's Players that do that, but the experimental, more creative stuff is not quite as out there. So I'm filling a need or a gap that's there. I think that's my main theory for why they do so well. But either way, no matter what reason it is, I'm just grateful. It's just a lot of things I just don't understand that I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, please let me know down below what your thoughts are as far as what game you would like to see, and if they were going to make a Terraria 2 at some point. Hopefully they'll make an offshoot of Terraria after Relogic is done with that. Maybe they're done with Terraria. Maybe they're burnt out with it by now, and they just want to move on with another game, which would be interesting to see. But those are pretty much my thoughts. I don't want to ramble anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very grateful for you guys, and I'm so grateful that the channel is doing so well. And I'm looking forward to Journey's End. I can't wait to see all the items and the enemies. There's going to be a new boss that's supposedly a bullet hell boss. Hopefully not as difficult as Supreme Calamitous. But if it is, I'll just die a bunch of times. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish Master Mode. I'll try when it comes out to do a playthrough of it, and also, of course, do Supreme buffed boss battle videos of the new weapons, the new weapons, and it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye, everybody.